Welcome to Wildcat Gym for Lovington softball. We're either really late or really early on that one.
Well, it's because we saw Coach McGraw.
I think that's why it's on my brain. Yeah, it is volleyball time, of course, here at Wildcat Gym. Lovington is hosting Roswell. I'm Dawn Morgan along with TJ Miracle, and we're going to be watching our Lovington girls just trying to improve every game as they just try their best to get ready for district starting on the 18th of October. And it's important to note that Lovington is 4A in volleyball and in every sport, of course, except football. And Roswell High is, of course, a 5A team. And not only is Roswell 5A, they're 8-3 on the season. They're pretty tough. They're ranked number 12 overall in 5A in New Mexico, as a matter of fact. And they did defeat Lovington on August 25th. It was the very first match of the season for the Lovington girls, and they fell to Roswell 3-0. So what they're looking for is in the 6 weeks since that has happened, that they play better against Roswell tonight than they did in that match at the very start of the season. And we have seen this team improve just since we have been calling games over the last few weeks. So they are definitely just looking to get on the court and improve in all areas of play, in attacking, in serving, in blocking, digging, ball handling, and serve receiving. So they just want to put up better numbers on the board, better results, and play better against this Roswell team tonight, TJ.
Well, that's absolutely right. And that's, at this point in the season, that's what they need to continue to do, is just work on getting better week in and week out. If they can do that, when they get to district, they hopefully will be okay. I mean, this is a tough district. Artesia is pretty much steamrolling everybody. I think they're number 1 or number 2 in Class 4A. Goddard's usually never a pushover either, and Portales is usually pretty talented as well. And you're right, it's just work on all phases of the game tonight. You can't let some setbacks get you down in the dumps and go like that. And they've played, as we mentioned, better. They went 5 sets on Saturday against Ruidoso, and you don't want to let that. You need to take the good out of that, but don't go, oh, gee, we pushed it to 5, but then we lost. Oh, woe is me. You can't do that. You got to come out and get fired up and get ready tonight. And it's going to be a tough test against this Roswell team. Lovington, as you mentioned, just work on the basics, work on the fundamentals, and take advantage when you can of Roswell mistakes. Lovington has been very good at some long rallies and getting to some balls that maybe they probably shouldn't, but has saved them some points. And if they can do that, get Roswell a little bit out of position, I think they can have a pretty good showing tonight.
Yeah, they've definitely been making improvements. You can tell that the girls are working individually on their skills and then as a team as well, and they've come a long way. So hats off to Coach Marissa Ochoa, who has done a lot of good work with his team, and hats off to the girls themselves. That speaks to a lot of practice, off the court, and we're seeing the results of that. And then they still have a ways to go, of course, as they anticipate starting district on October 18th. But tonight we want to see them come out and continue as a team. They're doing it better serving. They really have not had as many errors on serves as they have in the past couple of seasons. They're doing better in that area. They're doing much better in blocking and getting into position, reading the offense of the other team, making their transitions on the court, and being in the right place to try to stop the shot, block the shot at the net if they can, and then to try to be in place to either return the ball or dig it out. They're doing a little better, I think, in that. And they're doing much better in their ball handling. You mentioned longer rallies, and that comes from better positioning, court positioning, and better quality touches with the ball, and they're doing better at that. Now the next step is you don't want to just keep those, be able to, keep the rallies going. You want to position yourself to be able to attack and score the point in the rally favorably for your team in the point and can maintain serve. And then they need to, they've been doing better in serve receiving, but again, it's coming along. It's coming along. They're doing this step by step, and I think we're seeing a stronger and stronger team. Last Tuesday night we were here against Carlsbad, and they played stronger sets against Carlsbad. Carlsbad, and again, another 5A team. And but Lovington, they didn't steamroll over Lovington. Lovington really fought and scored a lot of points on Carlsbad. Didn't win a set, but they did score some good points. So we're looking at starting this one here in just a little while. Got a little under 5 minutes left on the pregame clock. So we'll take a break and acknowledge some sponsors. And again, off the top, want to acknowledge Stone Oilfield Services, Nowell Pharmacy, Lovington Auto Supply especially, and also some of the sponsors you'll hear from tonight: Man Welding, Lee County Electric Co-op, Bob's Thriftway, Eunice Pump and Supply, Lovington Schools, and Devon Energy. So we'll take a break and come back. We'll run down the rosters and get ready to get this match underway here. Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcdcnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
School is back in session, and we are excited to be back. The Lovington Municipal School District welcomes our amazing students, staff, and families. With over 3,000 students across 10 campuses, the Lovington School District is the pride of Lee County. As we build champion cats, we're looking forward to seeing you at school activities. For on-demand updates about Lovington schools, please log on to lovingtonschools.net.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
At Devon, they're proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of our communities. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym. It's Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan along with TJ Miracle, getting ready to watch Lovington as they host Roswell. And Lovington is 1-8 on the season. And as TJ mentioned, their last match was on Saturday against Ruidoso. Took them to 5 sets, fell 3-2 in a hard-fought match. And next up will be against Eunice this Thursday night. It's worth noting that Lovington beat Eunice 3-1. That's their victory so far this year, but they're looking to add to that. But they did lose to Roswell, of course, 3-0 early on the season, so they're looking to just improve on their play tonight, as we mentioned. Roswell comes in 8-3, and they are, after tonight, they play Artesia at home on the 27th next week. And the district for Roswell starts on October 11th, the district for us on October 18th. Let's run down the roster really fast for Roswell. Number 0 is Addison De La Cerda. Number 1 is Emily Marquez. Number 2, Malia Dumlau. Number 3, Emily Enriquez. Number 4, Mayela Velasco. Number 5 is Mariah Samario. Number 6, Jalen Benitez. Number 7, Sarai Morales. Number 8, Alexis Barola. Number 10, Elena Tarin. Number 11, Mariana Ruiz. And number 13, Annalise Casey. Their head coach is Heather Baca and assisted by Savannah Romero. For the Lovington girls, number 1 is Leila Hernandez. Number 2 is Carly Greben. 3 is Melee Acosta. Number 4 is Carly Knapp. 6 is Lauren Lovato. 10 is Myra Castro. 11 is Ashley De Los Santos. Number 12 is Malaya Castro. Number 16, Yuri Aragon. Number 17, Leah Hernandez. Number 18, Hanya Martinez. And number 33 is Abri Rodriguez. And your Lovington girls are coached by Marissa Ochoa, your head coach, and assisted by Rachel Faith. And they are still warming up, but it looks like Roswell's coming off the court. We have just a few seconds left on the pregame clock, so they will probably call for the girls to come out, line up on the court as they do the introductions, and then the national anthem coming up in just a little while. So any final thoughts right before we get this one underway, TJ?
Well, just hope for a good matchup tonight, and Lovington come out and do everything they can to make this really competitive. I do notice that Roswell does not appear to have a libero.
Okay.
At least nobody in a different color jersey at this point during the warm-up, so no libero, and that can change your options a little bit if you're a coach.
It's worth noting that the teams do not have to have a libero. They do not have to have, and that could go match to match or for the whole season. They don't have to designate a player to be a libero, and that just means that their lines are there will not be a girl on the court for Roswell that has the option of hitting from the back row and the front row. That's what a libero can do. Lovington probably will have one. I see Sabri Rodriguez, and we'll take a break for the national anthem. Back with Lovington Volleyball.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional Man Welding team support Wildcat Athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
School is back in session, and we are excited to be back. The Lovington Municipal School District welcomes our amazing students, staff, and families. With over 3,000 students across 10 campuses, the Lovington School District is the pride of Lee County. As we build champion cats, we're looking forward to seeing you at school activities. For on-demand updates about Lovington schools, please log on to lovingtonschools.net.
Welcome back to Wildcat Gym, Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle, and we're just about getting ready to get this match started here. And they have announced the Roswell girls and just about to announce the Lovington girls. We were talking about liberos. We were talking about the fact that it does not appear that Roswell will have a designated girl as a libero to be able to hit from in front of the 10-foot line and behind the 10-foot line. That one player has the freedom to move up and back and hit from anywhere. And Lovington has been using a libero all season now, and it's been Sabri Rodriguez, and she has the dark jersey on with number 33, and the rest of the girls are in the whites with the navy letters and numbers. So we will see, hopefully, more great work on the court in blocking from Malaya Castro and Leah Hernandez, and see some good service from Carly Knapp, Layla Hernandez, and see some good digging and service returns from Sabri Rodriguez. And Myra Castro is strong as well. Myra is the team setting specialist. And I would say they don't really have a girl who is an outside hitting specialist for Lovington. They have a few girls who will play in that position and are learning and getting stronger in that position, and who do better, in that position from either the right or the left. But we definitely have made strides, and I'm looking forward to the Wildcats and see what they bring to the court. I think they're gaining in confidence, and that makes all the difference in the world in the way you play when you're out on the court. And I think that they're getting stronger, they're getting more confident, and I look forward to what they're going to bring against Roswell tonight.
Well, it should be an exciting matchup. Of course, anytime you get Lovington and Roswell together, Lee County and Chavez County together, it's always a great matchup, and great to have you tonight on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel. Remember, do subscribe to the Lovington Sports YouTube channel. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, somebody gets $100 of my money. That team from a little south of us that wears black and gold, they're catching up in subscribers. So tell your friends and family that need to subscribe to the Lovington Sports YouTube channel, and it may just win you $100 of my money.
Okay. All right. So we are just about to get ready to get this underway. What I'd like to see from Lovington tonight is more attack. I know they're going to be under attack by Roswell. The Roswell team's going to be very aggressive, and Lovington is instantly going to feel that they're on the defense all the time, that they're just trying to react. But I'd like for them to work more on set pieces, moving girls around, to be able to attack the ball and really go for the kills. They're doing much better in so many aspects of their game. They really are. That final piece is going to be to really attack. And it'll be Roswell serving first, and that is number 3, Enriquez.
Number 2.
Number 2. That is Marquez. Lovington answers. Roswell going in for the kill, but it's long, and the point is going to be for Lovington. So Roswell with a good chance to put their first one on the board, but that was, I think, Casey who hit that long. So Lovington will get the point. And Myra Castro back to serve, and it's an ace as Castro serves it. And it was a good serve, had a lot of spin on it, and it died right in front of the back row, and nobody could get that and get a good handle and good return on it. So an ace for Myra and a point for Lovington. And Roswell is able to answer this one. Keeping it going. Third contact coming from Leah Hernandez, and it goes off the fist of Enriquez in the back row for another point for Lovington. And really quickly, Lovington is up 3-0 over Roswell, and Myra Castro will have the ball to serve again for Lovington. And that was a kill.
Kill for Hernandez.
That's right. For Leah Hernandez. Serve is good. Roswell answers. Sabri Rodriguez with a good dig. Myra Castro sets it. Leah Hernandez, and it goes long. She slaps it over, and good position. Everything was good. Her aim was just a little high. So that is going to be a point for Roswell and give them the serve. Lovington also needs to work on trying to own service as much as possible. Roswell's one of these teams, if they get on a roll and they start making a lot of points off the serve, then Lovington could get in a hole. Serve is good. Lovington, second contact coming. Myra Castro sends it over the net. Good return by Lovington. And going in for the kill, and a big boom, but it's going to go out of bounds.
Nope,
double
good.
Hit. It was good.
Nope, Casey with the kill.
Casey with the kill. So 2 points. That's why I was looking at the ref, and I thought she was indicating that it was a double hit. But that is Casey with her first kill. And 2 points for Roswell. And
net
they're going to
violation
have
on
a
the
net,
front line.
on the front line. So I think the little warning is going out. The coach just telling the girls, hey, be very careful. So on that violation, we're tied 3 apiece. And Lovington answers. Roswell coming up for the kill. Off the hands of Sabri Rodriguez, and then a push down over the net by Roswell, but Lovington answers. Now it's Roswell's turn. They set up for the kill, and the slap on a block at the net. Going up for it, Leah Hernandez. And also number 2 at the net, Carly Grieben in. And I don't think we have seen much of Carly in this season so far. So a double block. And Lovington with the point, and serving is Carly Knapp. Roswell answers, going for the big kill. Zabri Rodriguez digs it. Myra Castro sets it. Now Leah Hernandez going in. Much better placement from her this time. Roswell, third contact. They slap it over. Carly Knapp reaches it. Castro sets it, and Greben sends it over, but it slaps it and it goes out of bounds. And she knew at the instant it left her palm, really, that it was not going to be good. 4-4 tied here early on in the first set against Roswell here at Wildcat Gym. So the point goes to Roswell, and they will have a serve, and we'll have a change of service as Velasco comes in. And it just sneaks over the net. Knapp gets a hand on it. Leah Hernandez to try to put it over, and it's blocked at the net. Blocked by Morales at the net. And the point goes to Roswell. They'll get the serve back. So Lovington and Roswell trading points here. And number 4, Velasco, back to serve. This will be her second serve up to Lovington. Good dig by Zabry. And Lovington sneaks it over. Now going for the kill. Ooh, and a good dig by Knapp in the back row. Third contact by Layla Hernandez sends it over. Attempted kill by Roswell, and a soft one goes over the net. It catches Lovington by surprise, but they have a good recovery. And now Roswell trying to send it back, and yes, a net violation. Double hit double hit by Lovington. Hello. And the point goes to Roswell. But good, except for bad position at the front there, it was a good rally by Lovington. Some real good recovery and hits. A good dig by Sabry, and a nice save over there by Leah Hernandez as well to return that serve. An attempted kill is going to be a kill. It goes off of the hands over there of number 4. That's Velasco in the outside hitter location, and that's a kill for her. And 7-4 is your score now. Again, Velasco
Actually,
back.
I think that was Samario, number 5.
Number 5. All right, thank you. Yeah, Velasco back to serve. Lovington answers. Leila Hernandez punches it over. And now again a big kill attempt, but it goes long, as that was Samario over there in the outside hitter location, and a lot of power on that, but it goes too far. And a point for Lovington. They'll get the serve back. It'll be Zabry Rodriguez, the libero, to serve for Lovington. Good serve. Roswell, third hit going over. Sabry digs it. Myra sets it. And Layla Hernandez punches it into the back court off of the hands. I believe that was Enriquez back there. Was it number 3 or nope.
I think that was Dumlau, number 2.
All right, number 2. I'm having trouble with those the 2, 3, 4, and 5 all kind of look the same from here. So off the hands of Dumlow, and a kill for Layla Hernandez.
They are very small and kind of squiggly numbers.
Yeah. Zabry back to serve again for Lovington. They've shaved it back within a point. They trail 7-6 in this first set. And we're ready to play now. Zabry with a good serve. Roswell, third contact coming from the outside hitter location. Lovington answers. Third contact by Lee Hernandez, and it is off of the fist over there on the outside, sent over the net. Lovington handles it. Not Myra Castro, but Aragon sends it over, and it's blocked immediately, just kind of punched right back in the face. Lovington not in position to be able to answer. So that was a kill.
Was actually a block for Enriquez and Morales, a double block.
Double block, thank you. So the point for Roswell, 8-6, and the serve is over. Aragon punches it. I think she was that was a frustration coming off of that point that went to Roswell. She decided she was going to put a little power in that, and she aimed it well. So a nice kill for Yuri Aragon. And that gives the point to Lovington, 8-7 now in this first set. And Layla Hernandez back to serve for Lovington. Good serve. First contact. They set up the outside hitter for a kill. And off of the hands of Zabry Rodriguez. Oh, a good save by Lovington. Incredible that they were able to return that. Now the outside hitter just gives a little fingertip roll. I think Lovington was expecting the attempted kill. Instead, it was soft and just rolled out of reach.
But still a huge hustle play back there for Carly Knapp just to get a hand on that one. That's and right. Get it and keep it in play.
It was amazing. That's teamwork, really doing everything you can on every hit to make it a quality touch. And there's going to be an error on serve. I believe Morales number 7. So an error on serve gives the point to Lovington, and now it's 9-8. And Malaya Castro back to serve. No, I believe that's actually, Malaya Castro.
Yeah, that's Malaya.
That's right. And Roswell with their third touch. Oh, and that was exactly the same move, but a different girl in the outside hitter location. I think that was Dumlau. Yeah, Dumlau.
Her second kill.
With a kill. And again, just a soft one over the net. Lovington needs to watch for that. It's not always the big boom that's going to kill you. All they have to do is place that. And so you've got to be ready for the big blow, but you got to be also ready for the soft touch. Nice return by Lovington off of that serve. Third contact by Roswell, sends it over. Now Leah Hernandez sends it over the net, and outside hitter manages the kill. That's Dumlau again. Third kill off the hands of Zabri Rodriguez, and that was a scorcher that came in, and she was able to get up, put a fist on it, and not much else. So just a lot of power. Now it's 11-8. Roswell serving. Castro setting up Leah Hernandez. She sends it over. Just a little soft. Roswell attempted kill. Good dig by Rodriguez. And Leah Hernandez with the third contact sends it over. A lot of spin on that. Oh, third contact coming. Got to get it over. And Lovington does. And now they set up for a big kill, but Zabri Rodriguez digs it. Castro sets it up. Oh, and that's going to be the third touch as Leah Hernandez went for it, but she really was turned the wrong way and could not get that turn to go over the net. So it's going to be 12-8, Roswell leading, and they get the serve back. Castro sets up Leah Hernandez. Good hit over the net. Now they're going to set up Dumlau for the kill, but Lovington answers. Castro's got it, and a little fingertip roll manages to get over. Roswell blocks it, and they also block the return. Still got the rally going, and this time, just dies at the feet of Zabri Rodriguez. So a nice rally, but Lovington's got to work now on not just staying in those rallies, but trying to make the point off of those rallies. Off of the serve. Third contact by Leila Hernandez goes over and setting up Dumlau for the kill again. This time Lovington answers. That was good positioning and a nice reaction. Attempted kill again is dug by Leila Hernandez, and now she sends it over. And it's going to be attempted kill by Dumlau again. A good dig again by Zabri. Now third contact by Aragon sends it over. Another long rally. Attempted kill off of the hands. Oh, and that's not going to go. That's a point for Roswell. Again, Lovington doing some really nice work, hustling and getting to the balls, returning them. Now they need to take that extra step and try to go on the attack and make the point. There's going to be a timeout at 14-8 right here. Roswell leading. I think this is a good timeout for Coach Ochoa to take, and we'll take it and be back in 30 seconds with more Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and ObbsAmerica.com.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Welcome back to Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and ObbsAmerica.com. We're in the first set, 14-8. Roswell is leading, but they just stretched that out in the last, few minutes. Over the last couple of serves, they were neck and neck. This was either a tied game or neck and neck, 1 or 2 point difference until just out of the timeout. Roswell will serve, and it's a net serve, so that's going to be number 10, Elena Tarin, with an error on serve, give the point to Lovington. They really need to capitalize on these gifts. When you make an unforced error, Lovington needs to turn around and try to make a point off of that, another point off of that, and continue to control serve. That is Myra Castro back to serve for Lovington.
I think that's Aragon.
Oh, Yuri Aragon. Thank you. serve goes over. Roswell, second contact. Oh, it's going to go out. That was bad contact. I think it was Tarin again who touched that. She really needed to work on, instead of returning that, just passing it, just making a quality touch to let a teammate who is in better position be able to return that. But Lovington will take the point, you bet. 14-10. Aragon again back to serve. And that's going to be a good serve. It stays in. They're going to set up for a kill, and I think it goes long. Did it go long? Nope. It said it touched the line.
Dumlau again.
Oh, another kill for Dumlau. I've got her down for 4.
That is the 4th.
All right.
You and I are in complete agreement on that.
Okay, 15-10 is the score in this first set. Roswell is leading. So it will be Dumlau back to serve for Roswell. And the set for Leah Hernandez, and she had time to make a better control, to have a better controlled return on that. A lot of power, and she's got so much potential. Just a little more finesse in the targeting. 16-10, your score. Oh, Lovington manages to, twice manages to just punch that right back over the net. Now Roswell, they'll go over the big hill and a block. Double block at the net. Awesome job again from Greben and Castro. Great work to win the point and get the serve. Now it is Castro back to serve. Roswell setting up for the kill, and it's dug incredibly. Zabri Rodriguez digs it, and Myra Castro over there was able to get it. If someone had anticipated quickly enough to be able to be in position to take the third hit on that, it would have been incredible. But still some good digs and reactions by Lovington. 17-11 your score, though. Roswell is serving. Third hit going over the net. Layla Hernandez tries to get it over. It's not blocked because it never made it to the net. It was hit into the net. Now Roswell was there ready for the block, but the point is simply given. Roswell with the serve. Third contact by Layla Hernandez. Kind of hard to handle. There was a lot of spin on that. And number 5 able to get it up. Zabri Rodriguez, another great dig. Third contact by Carly Knapp, makes it over. Good reaction by Lovington. And a big swing going for the kill. Too long, too much Wheaties. We've seen that a couple of times now. Samario going for the kill. Instead, it goes long, and the point goes to Lovington. 18-12. Lovington still in it. Carly Knapp with a big serve. A lot of spin and an ace. Carly Knapp. Nice serve. As I mentioned, there was a lot of speed on it, but a lot of spin too. And Roswell, I'll get there. Roswell just could not do anything with the spin on that. Nice point. 18-13 now. Oh, and another point for Lovington. Over there in the outside hitter location, Layla Hernandez able to get a handle on that. And as they say, hit them where they ain't. As sometimes it doesn't take power. It can just take placing that ball with finesse. Carly Knapp, another good serve. And Roswell digs it, setting up for a kill. It hits the net, goes over, and I believe that was Samario again.
That was.
Samario with her third kill that I've got her down for. And that makes it 19-14 now. 19-14. Roswell in the lead. Lovington fighting. And it will be number 4, Velasco, back to serve. Zabri Rodriguez with the first touch. Castro sets up. Number 12, Malaya Castro, who was in good position, but just too strong. It went long, and you just can't afford to give up that many points. It's one thing to not have time to be able to make a quality hit. When you have time, then you should be able to target your spot a little bit better. So Roswell with the serve, and that's going to be an error on serve. Number 4, Velasco, with an error, gives the point to Lovington and the serve back. Zabri Rodriguez back to hit for Lovington. Lovington still in this one. They can crawl back here. Oh, and a nice serve by Rodriguez with a lot of spin, and it hit in the back court right at the feet. I was trying to see who that is, right at the feet of number 6.
Velasco.
Is it 6 or Velasco?
It may have been
So Zabri Rodriguez with an ace and another good serve. Roswell handles this one and gets it over. Myra Castro serves, sets it. Layla Hernandez hits. Third contact by Lovington goes over, trying for the big kill, and it is off of the hands of Zabri Rodriguez in the back row. And I believe that kill was Samario again?
That was Enriquez, number 3.
All right, number 3. Number 3, Enriquez. I believe that's her first kill.
Yes.
All right.
A couple of blocks, and that's her first kill.
All right, so 21-16 now. Lovington still trailing only by 5 with a timeout, as Coach Ochoa wanted to talk about this and just try to get the girls to realize that they are still in this one, of course, only 4 points away from Roswell claiming the first set. But if Lovington can crawl back into this one and get a few more points, then that's what they want to do right here. They started off, they made the first point on Roswell in this set and kept it very close, kept it either tied or a 1-point difference until it was about 8-7 and then 9-7 and then back and forth a little while longer as well. So Lovington came to play today, and they're doing some better things. So looking forward to seeing out of the timeout what maybe Coach Ochoa has been talking to them about. They trail by 5 in the first set here in Wildcat Gym in Lovington. Oh, and that serve goes over just barely. Oh, and Carly Knapp back with the third contact for Lovington, tries to get it over, and it goes into the net instead. But again, a lot of times you can't really predict and know when a ball is going to hit the net, and if it goes over, it's all bets are off. Just like that. It hits the top of the net. You don't know if it's going to give you a quality touch and ability to do that or not. And a really soft return by Layla Hernandez there. Roswell going for the big boom, and it goes out. Yes, the point for Lovington. So nice as Layla Hernandez set that up, and then the big swing came, and it was a little undisciplined. So the point for Lovington, 22-17. A good serve by Layla Hernandez. Third hit by Roswell coming over. Zabri Rodriguez with a nice dig. Castro sets it up for Castro and returns it. Roswell looking for the big boom, but Zabri Rodriguez with a nice dig sends it over. Here's third contact coming by the outside hitter over there, number 2, Demlau. And it was just an easy return and hit just at the feet of the back row. And Zabri and Layla both trying to get to it, could not. So the point goes to Roswell, 23-17. And Roswell will serve. That is number 7, Morales back. Zabri Rodriguez with first contact. Castro sets up Aragon. Aragon sends it over the net. Roswell setting up for a big boom for the right side, but Layla Hernandez digs it. Zabri Rodriguez, second contact. Knapp. Oh, again, punches it way over. Knapp is strong. Again, sometimes it's hard to harness all of that power and strength. And that's the secret to volleyball. You got to have power, but it's got to be very focused. Roswell with the serve and the block at the net and the point, and that is 24. That is set. I was going to say I had 25, and it is 25-17. So the first set ends kind of quietly off of a double block by Roswell at the net, and they do win the first set, 25-17. So we'll be back for more Lovington volleyball here on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
At Devon, they're proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of our communities. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional man welding team support Wildcat athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up.
And welcome back for more Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Really quickly, going down the stats, because they tell the story here. In that first set, Roswell won the first set, 25-17. And here's why. Dumlau had 5 kills and a block. Enriquez had a kill and 3 blocks. Samario had 3 kills. Morales had 2 blocks. And Casey had a kill. On Lovington's side, Hernandez had 2 kills. Greben had 2 blocks. Castro had a kill and a block, Aragon had a kill, and Hernandez had a kill and a block. And then aces on serves for Carly Knapp and Zabri Rodriguez. So when you see the stats a little thin on one side, noticeably thin, and then you can pretty well know that the points are going to follow how the stats roll. So that is certainly indicates that Lovington is in there doing some good things, and they have been. And they played about half of that set really tight, point for point, with Roswell until Roswell stretched it out a little.
And 17 service points for Roswell. So
right. Yes, and that's good, and that's a good stat to follow as well. So thanks for keeping that.
As where Lovington had, looks like 2, 4, 6, 7. So
right. And again, those stats kind of tell you the story. So we are here to get the second set started. And it will be Lovington to serve. And back with the serve, I believe, was Myra Castro. Roswell answers. They get set for a soft kill, but, and it is returned from the second row. Myra Castro came up to the net after serving, and she hit it, but just a little too hard, but she didn't miss by much. So Lovington again in there swinging and trying. And that'll be Benitez back to serve for Roswell. Is that 6, I believe?
Yes.
Not 5, but 6. Benitez serving. And that'll be
an error.
An error, yep. Error on serve. I'm writing that down and giving Lovington the point. So we're tied in the second set. 1-1. Carly Knapp back to serve for Lovington. Roswell answers. And he just managed to survive and send that spinning over the net. Third hit by Lovington coming over by Castro, and it's a good one. Roswell answers, though, goes for the big swing by Samario. Zabri Rodriguez digs it. Myra Castro punches it over. Third hit coming by Roswell. And Zabri Rodriguez digs it from the back row. Castro sets up Aragon, and she sends it over the net. A good one. Again, Roswell returns. Rodriguez saves it. And off of a nice set by Layla Hernandez, Carly Greben gets the kill. But that was good teamwork as Zabri had first contact, and then it went to Layla Hernandez. She made a nice set up for Carly Greben, and the point goes to Lovington. They're up 2-1 in this second set. And they're going to say a net violation, I believe.
Foot fault on Greben.
Okay,
Serve
Greben,
fault
a serve fault. Thank you.
I'm sorry, on Knapp.
On Carly Knapp.
The other Carly.
Yes, Carly Knapp. Thank you. So that ties it up and gives Roswell the serve.
2 Carlys, I get confused.
And that's not a common error. We have not seen that by either team much so far this season, but it can happen. Nice third contact by Lovington on that. Now they set up the outside hitter for a kill, and it's going to fall just inside the line, just beyond the 10-foot line where nobody was, and Lovington not able to get to that. So a point for Roswell. And that is number 4, Velasco, back to serve. Myra sets up Layla Hernandez, a soft return, fingertip over, but now the outside hitter set up. Myra Castro with the setup. Layla Hernandez gets it over. Roswell answers. Big swing. Zabri Rodriguez digs it. Lovington gets it back over. Nice long rally here. Roswell going for the kill. Too hard as Sarai Morales sends that wide over to the corner, and that's going to give Lovington the point and the serve back. It's going to be Zabri Rodriguez back to serve. We're tied 3 all in this second set. And it's an error on serve. I thought it was going to hit the top of the net and go over. Just missed. So Roswell with a point, and they'll get the serve, and I think that's Samario going back. Zabri Rodriguez digs it. Carly Knapp sets it up. Aragon sends it over. Now a big swing from the outside. Hitter location blocked by Lovington at the net. And now a second chance for a kill. And it's going to go inbounds just in the back corner, the right back corner. So, wow, that was a big hit, big swing, and a hard point, especially coming off of such a good save. Nice blocks at the net there. Double blocks on that right side and I didn't catch that. But good positioning for Lovington. Ooh, a nice dig by Carly Knapp. And, it goes, yes, and it fell just in.
So Carly going to get
Carly Knapp
gets a kill.
Gets a kill out of that. So that's what you get for being in good position and just doing your best to make a quality hit over the net. And sometimes spin and position, sometimes you get lucky, and that's why you stay in it and make the best contact you can. Nice serve by Lovington. Big attempted kill by, I believe that was number 5 again.
Number three,
Enriquez. And instead it goes way long, and it ties it back up 5-5 now. Layla Hernandez back to serve for Lovington. 5-5 in this second set. Third contact coming by Dumlau, and instead of killing it, she just makes a nice controlled soft return right down just past the 10-foot line, and a point for Roswell. They get the serve back. Lovington's really got to work on positioning for that. Morales with a good serve. Zabri digs it, and then it's a tight set. It's a tight set right at the net. Nothing they could do. It was good hustle by Lovington, but when it's falling that close to the net, you can't return it without making a net violation. So the point is just automatically, it's almost automatically just for the other team. A nice volley going here, though, as Lovington tries to save it off of the hands of Castro, but it spins off to the right instead. So give the point to Roswell. 8-5 right now. And that kill for Roswell
by Ruiz.
Mariana, yes. Lovington, third contact, got to go over the net, and it goes out of bounds. So that is going to be a point for Roswell, as Lovington can't afford to get sloppy. They've been doing very well trying to make careful returns inbounds. Second contact by Carly Knapp, and at the net, Aragon sends it over. Kind of a free ball, though. It's going to allow Roswell to set up for the kill. And right there in the back row between Zabri Rodriguez and Carly Knapp gets a fist on it, but that's all she can do.
And now's kind of the danger zone is stretched out to 5, and Coach Ochoa says
yeah,
the
she
same.
knows. Yeah, she sees the same thing. Good call. And she wants to get the girls in and stop the bleeding because Roswell has gone on a roll. And after being tied up to about the 5th point, now they've stretched it out 10-5. So we'll take a 30-second timeout. Be back with more Lovington volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
And welcome back to Lovington Volleyball at Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Out of the Ochoa timeout for Lovington, Roswell is serving. Lovington answers now. Important third contact. Zabri Rodriguez sends it over, and it's going to be the point for Lovington. Yep, as a double hit for Roswell, but that was still, and it was catching Roswell off guard, and that's what good ball handling will do by Lovington is set the other team up for making an error like that. So Lovington with the point and the serve, and it's a good one. Third contact coming up. Zabri Rodriguez digs it. Myra Castro sets it up, and Leah Hernandez over the outside hitting location on the left side with a kill and a point for Lovington. I like it that Leah Hernandez is back in the rotation. She's very good up there on that left side. Good serve by Aragon. Roswell answers. Zabri Rodriguez digs it. A nice hit by Leah Hernandez again. Roswell able to save it. And then they come over, with a point by Roswell. Oh, yeah, as that was a good try by Lovington, but not able to get in and be able to make a quality touch. Instead, they had an error and give the point to Roswell. But hard fought. And some good things happening there, some good adjustments. They're listening to the coach and taking the coaching and doing what they should. Roswell with a good serve, but the return by Lovington sends it over. Third hit coming by Roswell now, and too strong from the right side. That's Reese. And with that error, give the point to Lovington, 11-8. Again, got to capitalize. When the other team makes an unforced error like that, you need to try to make the next point off of that as well. Aragon back to serve for Lovington. Good serve over the net. A setup. And the Dumlau from the right side, but it's dug. And third contact coming. It's a good one, yes. And I believe that was Hernandez again with a kill as Hernandez sent it over with some spin, and Roswell could not return that. They attempted, but it went out of bounds. So 11-9. Aragon with the serve again for Lovington. Setting up the outside hitter, and she does kill it. That was 13 Casey, her second kill, and her second from the outside hitting location on the left side there. Just too much. She's a big swinging, hard swinging girl. 12-9 is your score. Lovington only trailing by 3 in the second set. Dumlau to serve. Layla Hernandez returns that over the net. Second contact coming, setting up for a kill, but they're going to say the double hit by Lovington, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's going to be the point for Roswell.
Yes.
And Dumlau with the serve again, 13-9. Lovington answers. Castro sets up Leah Hernandez for a good return over the net. And that's going to go out, as on the third contact, it was too strong. And again, I can't see because of the pigtail.
I believe that was Samario, number 5.
Number 5, thank you. As an error, gives Lovington the point and the serve. Third contact coming, big boom attempt, and it does go over the net. Attempted block by Greben. She was there in position, but she didn't get a complete block, didn't seal that off, and it goes off of her hands and unplayable. So 14-10 your score now. Roswell with the serve. That's Samario serving. Lovington able to answer. Oh, and it's a tight set again. Just it popped off the hands of Layla Hernandez in the back row, and it fell just too close to the net to be able to do anything. When there's no space between the ball and the net, it's a tight set or tight serve. Lovington answers. It squeaks over the top of the net. Third contact coming, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Nope, it was in.
Oh, it was in. I didn't see it hit the line. I thought it hit out. But it
5th kill for Samario, and that's the 6th service point for Benitez.
And Benitez back to serve again. It is now 16-10. Roswell serving. Lovington first contact. Myra Castro pushes it over instead of setting it for anybody else, and that's okay. And Roswell is up on a net violation. The ref is pointing so that the girls know, who was at fault there. So net violation gives the point to Roswell.
Yes.
And they will continue. Yeah, it wasn't a question.
Oh, okay.
You keep answering, and I'm not asking. Yeah.
Sounded like a question mark at the end of it.
Benitez is serving. Layla Hernandez punches it over on third contact, and Castro Aragon sends it over. Here comes a big swing from the outside hitter location. Sabri Rodriguez digs it, and Aragon sends it over. And now again attempted kill, but Zabri Rodriguez digs it. Layla Hernandez pushes it over. Roswell can't do anything with it. They save it. Zabri Rodriguez gets it up. Castro sets up the return, and now here comes the attempted kill, and this time it works. Man, Zabri Rodriguez had 4 incredible digs right there, and really good teamwork by Lovington. But when you make returns that are easy for the other team to handle and to set up the big kill on, then it's a matter of time. So the point, 18-10. Your score, Roswell leading, serving. Lovington with nice contact. Here comes the third contact by Roswell, though. Oh, and I think it might have gone long. It might have gone out of bounds, but Castro went back and hit that with her fist, and it went out of bounds. So timeout is taken. I think Coach Ochoa wants to talk about it because it's 19-10 now, and Roswell has been able to stretch this lead out in this second set. So Coach Ochoa talking to the girls about this, so we'll take 30 seconds and be back with more Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
School is back in session, and we are excited to be back. The Lovington Municipal School District welcomes our amazing students, staff, and families. With over 3,000 students across 10 campuses, the Lovington School District is the pride of Lee County. As we build champion cats, we're looking forward to seeing you at school activities. For on-demand updates about Lovington schools, please log on to lovingtonschools.net.
And welcome back. More Lovington volleyball from Wildcat Gym here as Roswell is leading Lovington 19-10 in this second set after beating them 25-17 in the first. Lovington, again, starting off very strong in this second set, playing it very closely. And now Roswell has been able to stretch things out. Samario back to serve. I'm not sure what the delay here is.
They're getting some subs in.
Okay. Coach was the Roswell coach sending some girls in. A whole new front line there, actually, for Roswell. We'll catch those numbers in just a moment. Lovington answers. Castro setting up Layla Hernandez. Oh, and Layla puts a big boom on it, but just too long. Layla is, when you're a shorter girl, your challenge is being able to get the angle of the ball down into the court and not across. So the point to Roswell, but a nice return by Lovington as Avery Rodriguez with third contact sends it over. Now Roswell going for the kill. Avery digs it. Myra Castro sets it up. Layla Hernandez with the push over the net, and Roswell's in a bit of trouble. They've got to get that over, and Castro sends it back. Now third contact, setting up for a kill. Avery Rodriguez with a dig. Castro sets up Leah Hernandez. Roswell answers, and now they set up. They can't really kill it. All they can do is send it over. Third contact coming from Layla Hernandez in the right side position, and then it's an almost kill by Carly Greben. Roswell somehow survives, sends it back over. Lovington able to keep the rally going. Here's an attempted kill, and coming over, probably should have let Zabri Rodriguez come forward to try to get that. Castro anxious and comes over to hit it at an angle. Probably would have been better for Zabri or even Malaya Castro to try to return that, but still a nice rally by Lovington, but the point to Roswell. And that's a net serve, so that's going to be an error after serving several points. Samario after serving eight, for 8 points. She finally hits into the net, so an error on serve. Carly Knapp to serve for Lovington, and that's a great serve as Carly puts that one in there. She's got a nice serve. There's speed on it, but the angle comes in. Between the angle and the spin, it usually hits between the first and second row, and it often results in a point. So, and it does there. 21-12 now. Another good serve, but Roswell's got this one, setting up for contact, and instead number 13 Casey makes an error, hits it into the net. She was trying to get it, just softly kind of push it over. So Lovington with a few points now. Carly Knapp serving again, 21-13. Lovington trying to crawl back into this second set. Third contact coming, and it's a big hit by number 5. Zabri Rodriguez digs it and gets it over to Castro on the left side. Castro trying to kill it. It goes into the net instead. Lovington players were there to block it, but it hit the net first. So 22-13 is your score. Roswell will have the serve. And that is number 4, Velasco, back to serve. Zabri Rodriguez, first contact. Castro sets up Layla Hernandez. She sends it over. Knapp, first contact. Castro sets up Layla Hernandez. Attempted block at the net. I think that was a double hit, but it wasn't called. And instead, Roswell gets it over. Lovington survives. Layla Hernandez trying to send it over and gets it into the net instead. So give the point to Roswell again, 23-13 now, as they're only 2 points away from winning this second set. Number 4 to serve, and again, nice dig by Zabri Rodriguez, and then a good save. Layla Hernandez sends it over. The big boom coming, and the kill is official, and it's number 5, Samario, from that outside hitter location on the left. 24-13. This is set point for Roswell. Velasquez serving, and a good dig, and then a hit over by Castro. Attempted kill, yes, and it is. Trying to go up and save that was number 2, Carly Greben, and she was in good position but could not block that. Instead, it went out and became a point. So second set is 25-13. Roswell wins this one. Now they're up 2-0. We'll be back with the third set here at Wildcat Gym. Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
At Devon, they're proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of our communities. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
And welcome back to Lovington Volleyball from Wildcat Gym. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle, and you're listening and watching on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com as Roswell is up 2-0. And we are still in between sets here. Lovington, did some good things there. It did not take as long to play this set. And the difference really, again, is on the stat sheet, whereas Roswell increased their stats across in several players in several categories. A lot more kills added for Dumlau, for Samario, for Casey. Lovington didn't add much to their stat sheet in that second set. Maybe 4 kills all total and an ace. So that really tells the tale. We said before this that Lovington, instead of just surviving, keeping the ball going and rallying, maybe working on attacking and creating opportunities and taking those opportunities and creating points from those. And they have not been able to do that as much, but they are starting off their sets very strong. They just get a little bit lost in around the middle point of the sets and then start losing some steam, but they've been playing pretty well against this very strong Roswell team. Roswell will have the ball to serve to start this third set. And that is number 2, Dumlau, back to serve. Nice return by Lovington. It's pushed over. Myra Castro on second contact, pushed it over. A big swing coming from the outside hitter. An attempted kill, and it is a kill, as that is number 5, Samario. And that is the 9th kill for her, as she kind of paints the corner with that. Lovington trying to, get a hand on that, not able to do that. So 1-0 your score, Roswell. Lovington, Castro setting up Aragon. Good return. Now a big kill attempt coming, and it's the point for Lovington. Boy, Zabri Rodriguez wanted to reach out and get that, and it's a good thing she didn't touch it, as it did go long. So an error will give the point to Lovington and the ball for the serve, and I think that's going back to serve, or is it
Castro.
Castro, Myra Castro. Roswell answers, but on third contact, they're going to try. They tried, instead of the big swoop, to just push that over the net in the outside hitter location, and instead went into the net and gives the point and the serve to Lovington. 2-1 as Myra Castro serving again for Lovington. Third hit is a boom, but Carly Knapp digs it. Castro sets up Layla Hernandez. Nice return. She went up higher to try to get the angle in that ball. Roswell, though, with the attempted kill, dug by Zabri Rodriguez, set up by Castro, and then Aragon comes in and a nice big swing. Roswell stays alive. They throw a free ball over to Lovington. Castro now sets up Aragon again. Oh, and it goes into the net. That was a nice play as Zabri Rodriguez dug it. Castro set it, and then Malaya really tried to get that over. It didn't work out, but good teamwork and good attempt. 3-1 your score. Lovington's leading, and now Roswell gets the ball back to serve, and I believe that is Benitez, number 6, to serve, and that's going to, I think it's just going to hit the line. Oh, it does, and it hits the line. And, oh, boy,
Benitez
that hurt.
served 8 consecutive points against us late in the second set. She has been the biggest lady cat killer of the evening.
And she is back for another serve. This one, Layla Hernandez gets a job. Castro sets it, and Aragon sends it over. A little fingertip floater over the net. Third contact coming by Lovington. And it's a good contact. Now they set up for the big boom, but Zabri Rodriguez digs it, sends it over. Oh, and Lovington just not able to handle that. That really was a lucky hit. Of course, you have to be in good position to make your luck, and Casey was. So that's going to end up being a kill for her as it goes off the fists of 3 Lovington girls, and they just can't make the point off of that. So it is 2-5. And it's going to be a point for Lovington, and a double hit, I think, on that.
Yep.
Double hit by Lovington. So, again, an error. It's got to maintain. Lovington's got to just try to stay sharp, roll it back in. 6-2 your score. Oh, it hits the net but goes over, so it's a fair ball. Layla Hernandez with third contact gets it over. And a big outside hitter boom coming. It's blocked at the net, though, and that was good work for number 16, Aragon. Nice block. And then the point for Lovington. So nice. 6-3. Lovington still very much in this third set. And Castro back to serve. Big kill coming, but a good dig from the back row by Lovington. Third contact by Knapp, and it's a good hit. There's Roswell's. Oh, amazingly, they are able to save that. Were they going to say that it hit the? Yeah, I think they're going to say that it hit the antenna. And they're confirming.
I think they're going to say replay.
Okay. They're going to. Nope, they're going to.
Yeah, they're going to replay
They're going to replay it. Okay, so I don't know exactly why. We couldn't see the ball when it got over here on this side, but they're replaying the point. That means kind of a tie. Lovington surviving the rally. Carly Knapp with the third contact sends it over. Oh, and that's just a push instead of setting it. That was number 13, Casey. Instead of setting it for somebody, she just pushed it over and caught Lovington by surprise for a kill. She goes back to serve. Zabra Rodriguez digs it. Castro sets it up. Knapp sends it over, and you know what? Roswell's not going to be able to do anything to it. Knapp has spin on her ball, especially when she serves, but then when she sent it over, that was good contact. That was a quality hit, sending it over. And with that much spin, Roswell could not do anything with it. So
and just a quick note on the replay point a minute ago. It was fan interference.
Okay. See, we couldn't see the ball from our.
Apparently, there was, I guess, somebody down.
Okay.
So
they just replayed the point. Well, now Lovington served, and Roswell has answered. Carly Knapp sends it over. Third contact coming, trying to save it. Zabri Rodriguez does. after an interesting volley and a push down from Leah Hernandez, scores the point for Lovington, and that's what you want. You want your tall girls right up there at the net in the left hand or right hand outside hitting position to be able to have the angle and just be able to either slam it or push it down, and that's what Hernandez did.
They changed the point to the other side on a foot fault.
I think that's right. I was going to say right at the net. The only thing it could be right at the net. So take away the kill and the point and give that to Roswell. Oh, that's tough. Third contact by Leah Hernandez, though, on that return. It was a good one. This time it's going to go off of the hands. Roswell's going to make the point off of a good quality contact near the front of the net by Casey. So not a kill, but they weren't able to make a point off of that. And a good serve. Zabri Rodriguez digs it. Castro sets up Layla Hernandez, and she's able to push it over from the right hand outside hitting location. So a nice kill for Layla Hernandez and a good point for Lovington, as now it is 9-5. I'm sorry, my head still had 8 up for Roswell on that. It is 9-5, but Lovington with the point and the serve. A good one by Layla Hernandez. Lovington answers. Third contact coming by Carly Knapp. She sends it over. Roswell's going to set up their outside hitter. That's Dumlau, and this time it's too much as it goes out of bounds at the back. So Dumlau, with an uncharacteristic error, gives the point to Lovington, and it's going to be Layla Hernandez back to serve. 9-6 your score. Lovington trailing only by third in this third set. Good. And an attempted kill dug by Zabri Rodriguez, but Lovington gets the point. A net violation by Roswell. So Roswell playing it way too close up front, and Lovington with the point. That's a nice break. They need to capitalize on that. That means they're only 2 points down. Roswell is leading this 2-0 right now, but Lovington coming back. It's 9-7. Layla Hernandez serving. Roswell setting up a little fingertip return over the net, and Lovington just not ready for that. I think they were ready for stronger action and nobody in position right there to be able to do that. So Knapp gave it a really good try, good hustle, but the point 10-7 now. 10-7, Roswell with the serve, and I believe that's going to be De La Cerda back to serve. This is her first time in the match for Roswell. She's just a sophomore. De La Cerda with a good serve. Lovington answers. They set up Carly Knapp for the return, and she hits it. Roswell able to stay alive. Third contact coming, and it's hit over. Nice little punch over that Leah Hernandez. That's 2 in a row that she just kind of places over. That's why it's so important. Position and placement will beat power. It will. It's hard to convince some girls of that, but it will. So a kill for Hernandez. Carly Knapp with a good serve. It goes over. It hits the net but goes over, and that's another ace for her. That's her third service ace, and that brings Lovington to within a point. It's 10-9 now as Carly Knapp back to serve again for Lovington. Oh, and they're going to have a foot fault again. That's her second fault on error, an error on serve. So she's had 3 aces, but she's also had a couple of foot faults. So 11-9, Lovington still very much in this one. They've been able to capitalize on a couple of Roswell errors. That's what they need to do. Number 7, Morales serving. Lovington answers, and that's Leah Hernandez sending it over, and another ace for Leah as she's having good success at the front of the net, both on the left and the right side, the outside hitter position. And she will go back to serve as now it's 11-10. Lovington within a point here in this third set. Ooh, good serve. Roswell digs it though. Third contact sent over. Knapp digs it, and Castro sets it. The other Castro sends it over. Blocked at the net, spins up, and just miscommunication on who was going to take that ball. It probably needs to always be. It needs to be whoever's coming in on the ball, if they can, unless they're coming from behind the 10-foot line. And then you've got to have your girls at the front be able to turn around and get that over the net somehow. Lovington returns that serve. Roswell still alive. Third contact coming. She paints the corner with that. That's another kill by Samario.
Number 10.
And that gives a point to Roswell. 13-10 now. Lovington still needs to keep it close. They can't let them run away with it right now. Dumlau back to serve. Layla Hernandez digs it. Myra sets it. And Aragon sends it over. Roswell answers. Knapp digs. Castro sets. And the other Castro comes in for the kill, but Roswell answers. A big swing now. Sabre Rodriguez digs it. Castro punches it over. Roswell a little out of position, but now they go for the big swing. And this time it is going to be off of the fist of Layla Hernandez, and back it goes out of play. So the point goes to Roswell. Coach Ochoa coming up, telling her girls something. Make adjustments. Dumlau back to serve again. Layla Hernandez sets up Castro. Castro sends it over. Now a big swing. Attempted kill coming. Zabri Rodriguez, a great dig. Castro, a good set. Oh, and then Malaya Castro wanted it too much, and she punched it over too hard, and it goes out of bounds. So 15-10 is your score now, as Roswell starting to stretch it out again in this third set. Layla Hernandez, first contact. Myra, instead of setting it, just pushes it over. Roswell ready for it, though. Zabri Rodriguez, a good dig. Castro sets up Castro. Nice hit. And it's going to be hard. That third contact just sends a free ball back. Carly Knapp, first contact. Castro sets it. Aragon punches it too strong, and it goes out of bounds. And it's tough to watch unforced errors when Lovington has the chance to spike it and to make a better controlled return. So Coach Ochoa wants to take a timeout and talk about it. 16-10 your score in this third set. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional Man Welding team support Wildcat Athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up.
Welcome back to Wildcat Gym, Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan along with TJ Miracle, and Roswell leads this one 2-0, and they're leading this third set 16-10. Coach Ochoa wanting to take a timeout. Her Lovington girls have been fighting in this one, and again kept it close. They're not out of it yet, but Roswell stretching it out to a 6-point lead, the most that they've had in this third set. It's Dumlau to serve again.
Yeah,
and
we've
the
got
point,
another
we got another
violation at the net.
Yeah, a violation. So I believe it might have been for somebody in the front row, actually, maybe crossed the 10-foot line. It wasn't up at the net. It was back at the 10-foot line. So the point to Roswell, and the serve is going to be an ace for Dumlau. So that's her first service ace, but she's got a number of kills. She's got, 7 kills?
7 kills and, 10 service points
a block,
now.
a block and an ace and 10 service points. So Dumlau back to serve again, and that's going to go off of the hands of Layla Hernandez, and just kind of, it's going to go wonky, as it's a highly technical term, I know, but it goes wonky and goes.
Well, I'm positive that is the real term. If you hit it off of the side of your hand, it's called a wonk. So that would be a wonky shot, and I just made that up. So I mean.
All right, Roswell with the point. Oh, and Layla Hernandez gave it a really good try on that. She just didn't have enough ups to be able to push that over the net on third contact, but it was a good setup. 20-10, and that points for Lovington, as that's going to be an error on serve. So Dumlau, another uncharacteristic. That's going to be an error and give the point to Lovington. 20-11. A nice serve. A good one by, Myra Castro. Yeah, Myra. And that's going to be her second service ace. She's got a block and a kill to go with that. And a good, oh no. I think I jinxed it. Although she hit it. It was went into the net, and I thought it was going to be a good serve and hit the top of the net and go over. But unfortunately, 21-12 actually is your score now. 21-12, Roswell leading and serving. That's Benitez. Oh, and third contact is a push over, but it works for Lovington. Unfortunately, then Casey puts the big boom and paints the left corner, and that's another kill for her. I've got her down for 7.
That's 8.
And 22-12 is your score. And timeout by Coach Ochoa again, as she senses, of course, Roswell 3 points away from winning this one in 3 sets. But we'll be back in 30 seconds with more Lovington volleyball here at Wildcat Gym.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called SmartHub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the SmartHub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the SmartHub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with SmartHub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
And welcome back to Lovington volleyball in the 3rd set. Roswell is leading, and off of the serve, 3rd contact by Lovington goes over the net. Now they're going to set up their outside hitter for the big boom. Blocked at the front though. Nice by Aragon, and now just pushed over. Now Myra Castro setting up Layla Hernandez, and she cannot get it to go over the net. But wow, that was Aragon with again a good block. But the point goes to Roswell. 3rd contact by Layla Hernandez. It goes over. Now they're going to set up the outside hitter again, and this time it goes out, and the point to Lovington. So that was going in for the kill from the outside hitter location.
Samario.
Was Samario, and she's got plenty of kills in this game, but that's not one of them. So 23-13 now. Lovington going to serve. That is Malaya Castro. 3rd contact coming, so Mario, it's a good dig by Zabri Rodriguez. Then Castro sets it up, Knapp sends it over. 3rd hit coming, Lovington answers. Layla Hernandez setting up Knapp, and it's too strong, and it's going to go out, and the point for Roswell. So this is not just set point, but match point now for Roswell, 24-13, and it's going to be number 10, Tarin, back to serve. She's got an error on serve for Roswell.
5 service points back from game 1. So.
Right. So no aces, but her team doing well off of her serve. It's a good serve. Knapp, 1st contact. Castro sets up Knapp. She gets it over. Calls back. Roswell setting up for the kill, but Castro saves it. Layla Hernandez pushes it over. Now setting up for a right side hitter. And it's saved by Zabri Rodriguez, and then attempted to, it's very close to the net, and attempted to get it over. That was Yuri Aragon, I believe. Was that Yuri? No, that was number 12, Malaya Castro. So the point goes to Roswell, and that is 25-13, and that's the 3rd set. So Roswell wins this one 3-0, but Lovington takes them pretty deep and makes them work for it. We'll be back for the wrap-up here as Roswell defeats Lovington 3-0 at Wildcat Gym. Back with more Lovington volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
School is back in session, and we are excited to be back. The Lovington Municipal School District welcomes our amazing students, staff, and families. With over 3,000 students across 10 campuses, the Lovington School District is the pride of Lee County. As we build champion cats, we're looking forward to seeing you at school activities. For on-demand updates about Lovington schools, please log on to lovingtonschools.net.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
At Devon, they're proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of our communities. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional Man Welding team support Wildcat Athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up.
Welcome back to Wildcat Gym Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. As Roswell, too much for Lovington to handle, but Lovington did fight and finished 25-17 in the first set, 25-13 the second set, 25-13 in the third set as well. And here is how we got there with Roswell leading. Their leading killer was Samario with 10 kills. She also had an error on serve. Next up was Casey with 9 kills. And then Dumlau had 6 kills, 2 aces, a block, and an error on serve. You had, 2 kills, 3 blocks by Enriquez. And you had an ace and a couple of errors on serve by Benitez. You had 2 blocks and an error on serve by Morales. You had an error on serve, but actually several points. The team made several points off of Turin's serve. Ruiz with 2 kills and an error by Velasco on serve. So those were the stats for Roswell. For Lovington, leading kills, Leah Hernandez with 6. She also had a couple of blocks as well to go with that. And next was Leila Hernandez with 3 kills. And then Knapp had 2 kills, 3 aces, and 2 errors on serve. You had Castro with 2 kills, 2 aces, and a block. You had Yuri Aragon with 2 kills and 2 blocks. And Zebra Rodriguez had an ace and an error on serve. And Carly Greben had a kill and 2 blocks. So that you can kind of tell, again, as I mentioned, it's like anything. If the stats are a little thin on one side, you can probably guess, the score from that and the outlook. But Lovington needed to come into this and play better against Roswell than they did in their first of the season, and I believe they did. I don't have the box scores on that, but I would be very surprised if they were better than this game, even though they lost each set. Still, they played very strong in the first parts, about the first half of each of those sets, and really they were either tied or leading Roswell several times before they just started just getting a little too loose, and Roswell showing why that they're a very strong 5A team, ranked number 12 overall in the state in 5A with a 9-3 record now after this victory, TJ.
Well, absolutely, and you're right. And early on, in each set, Lovington had some opportunities. It's Roswell, though, managed to find a little rhythm with certain girls serving, and they just got in that rhythm, and Lovington never could break it. Anytime in any match, and I don't care what sport it is, I don't care, and we see it every time, here on the volleyball court, you get some funny breaks. There were some balls that I cannot believe got returned, but Roswell managed to return them. Lovington had a few of those too.
True.
But unfortunately, Roswell was the team that managed to capitalize when they got those unlikely returns to keep balls alive and to keep rallies alive. And Lovington just not able to recover from those.
Yeah, Lovington, is suffering from not having a real, true outside hitting specialist. Lovington also does not have a very tall team. And when you can't teach height, and
No.
and height matters in volleyball, not all the way across, but you do need height because it just makes your angle of attack much easier and better at the front of the net, and it makes that outside hitting so much more accurate usually. So Lovington is doing what they can. They are improving. You can see that, and they're doing much better job in so many areas of their game. Even watching them tonight, over last Tuesday against Carlsbad, they're learning some things. They're listening to the coach, and they're playing better. And so even though they did lose today, it's still a good learning experience for them as they continue to grow. Up next for them is going to be Thursday night at Eunice. Now, Eunice is going to be tougher to beat at home. Yeah, that's the one win that Lovington has put up on the board so far this season. They are 1-9 now, but they know they've beaten Eunice, and I think they can go down to Eunice. And if they keep in mind what they were able to do and the way they were able to play and execute against Eunice, they can come away with another victory there. But Eunice will definitely make them work for it. Eunice is still a tough little team. And they've also got a little bit of height advantage over Lovington in some areas. So Lovington, again, is definitely going to have to work, but they could come away with a victory Thursday night.
Well, they certainly could. You'll be able to watch that game here on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel and on the Lovington tab at HobbsAmerica.com. It'll actually be the Eunice crew, Judge Jones and the guys doing that game on Thursday night, but you will be able to see it right here.
And I like the work that a lot of the girls are doing. They're starting to play on their strengths and using the tools that they have and trying to, again, do what they can and make up for a lack of height sometimes with position on the court and doing what they can to try to maximize their positives. And if they keep doing that, then by the time they get to district, we could see a far different outcome this year for Lovington than we saw last year in the district standings and moving forward. So that's it. That's going to do it for tonight as we say congratulations to Roswell on their win tonight, but good play by Lovington as well, and we hope that you're enjoying it as well. So the next time that we will be back, I believe, is going to be, I didn't write that down. I didn't see that. We know that we will not be in Eunice Thursday night, as you said, but I believe next week we have a game either on Tuesday or Thursday night next week. So we will be back with more Lovington volleyball, and we will be here on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. For TJ Miracle, I'm Dawn Morgan, and I know TJ is scrambling to try to see on the schedule.
So you and I will be doing the game next Thursday night at Hobbs.
All right, at Hobbs. All right, so next Thursday night, a week from this Thursday night, will be Lovington at Hobbs, and we will be there. So until then, thank you very much for watching, listening, and please subscribe. And you've been enjoying Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Good night, everybody.